I was raised in the restaurant industry. My family had a truck stop cafe in Big Spring, Texas, Phillips 66, and my first memories are being in a booth at that cafe with just lots of different foods. And I know now that it was barbecue and fried chicken and enchiladas and everything a truck stop would serve. And I also remember being at my grandmother's and having fried chicken. That's a pretty indelible image. Well, I got my start at the Great Chefs of France cooking school at the Mondavi Winery in the 80s. I was very fortunate to be hired as chef's assistant. And the first chef that I was asked to assist was Julia Child. And I was a little nervous, but we hit it off well. I needn't have been. We hit it off well and became good friends, and she became my mentor, my main mentor. And I traveled with her, spent time with her in her house at the south of France, and met all the wonderful people in her universe. Well, as a fifth generation Texan, I've always understood and sort of inspired by this fierce pride that belongs to Texan. And so wanting to really understand what the food of Texas is about, where it came from, study its history, it's meant everything in my developing this style of regional cooking that I've become known for, called Southwestern. It's, there are several chefs who have helped create that kind of food, but I'm really the only Texan. So mine is a very different approach than someone else, and it's all about being a homeboy and a humble West Texan and loving what I do and loving Texas. As I get older, food becomes, I think, even more important to me in so many ways, not just as in sustenance and nutrition, that's obvious, but it's also, the table becomes this wonderful sense of place. It's a spirit, it's community. Food becomes this wonderful sort of thing that brings people together. Well, I think as we age, food becomes even more prominent and more important because it is that sense of community and that place where we meet and dine and commune, and it's just so important that we continue to eat well and remain healthy. Food is like entertainment. It's like a good movie or a play or a concert. It's something that we strive to be a part of. It's how we commune. It's how we really can be in the spirit together. Food always inspires happiness. It certainly has for me since I was born. And, having been born into a really kind of raised in a truck stop cafe, I've always understood what food and sustenance and nutrition and hospitality mean. And I think that it's something we share, certainly as we age, and that sense of community, that sense of hospitality, and good food becomes more and more important. So food absolutely inspires happiness. And it just makes such eminent sense that Buckner would have such a wonderful food program that I think we're here to develop and be proud of.